Google AK React, welcome aboard. Here's a space where we just give I just give an opinion to some finance scenario. That is anything that is related to personal finance. And today I want us to have this interesting discussion about merry-go-rounds. I'm sure majority of you are aware of what merry-go-rounds are, but in case you are not, it is I don't know whether it is an investment or it is a saving strategy where me and my other four friends or other three friends we come together and decide to contribute each 1,000 bob per week. So we collect the 5,000 and give to one individual. Then the other week we collect another 5,000 and give to another person. So and the cycle continues. So is that an investment? Is that a saving strategy? Is it a recommended thing to do? Now, here's my opinion. In the year of the Lord 2024, it's not so wise to save money. Regardless of how small it is, you should try your best to make sure you invest the money instead of saving. So is a merry-go-round an investment or a savings plan, or what is it? For one, let me accept that we human beings are social beings. So being in social groups is very natural and it's very recommended because it said no man is an island. So you need to attach yourself to some social group. But I don't think the merry-go-round thing is the best thing that you can do. So an investment is defined by two things: risk and return. So there is any return in merry-go-round. What value do you gain? Does your money get some value? You receive the same 5,000 that you have been contributing all along. Even if you decided to keep that money in your house, you could contribute 1,000 and place it on your table the first week. The second week, place that 1,000 on the table. The third week, place it. And by the end of the month, you still have that for 5,000 that you still get as a piece of five 5,000. So ideally, I don't think there is any return that comes from merry-go-rounds. In fact, you are just introducing unnecessary risk to your money because there is an element of risk because you can contribute your 1,000 in the first week and give your friend contribute the other 1,000 in the second week and give to your friend, but something happens in the third week and the group is dismantled. So you lose your 2,000 you have contributed, but you didn't get your share. Now, because the merry-go-round thing was yet to get to your turn. So there is a risk, but there is no return. So what if you do things differently in that particular group that you have of friends that you are doing merry-go-round with? What if you decide to contribute that money and put that money into a money market fund? Will that yield different results, or will you still have the same results? So let's see some numbers, because numbers won't try. We'll be able to see the difference between a merry-go-round and a group that does something different. Now, I will take an example of a group of 12 individuals who contribute 1,000 every month, and they give the 12,000 to one individual in January. The same happens in February. They give the 12,000 to one individual, and that happens all year round until in December they'll give the 12th member the 12,000 and then start the same thing again coming year. What if the 12,000 that you contributed in January, you channel that money into a money market fund? Then in February, do the same until you get to December. Here is what the figures shows. That will be the results of investing the 12,000 contribution monthly in a money market fund that pays an interest of around 12% per annum, which is the average of what MMF institution are giving right now. So you see, the 144,000 that you have contributed throughout the year, will some I will earn some interest, and that figure will be around 153,691, meaning that you have earned an interest of around 9,691. It might not sound big, but at least even your money is protected against the risk of inflation, because definitely the prices of goods will have changed for a period of 1 year. You can also decide to do the same. Instead of contributing that 1,000 to a merry-go-round, you can open an individual MMF account and deposit 1,000 into that account monthly, instead of contributing that 1,000, so that it can go round, and then come back to you. And you can see that that money will have earned some interest of roughly 800 by the end of the year. I know it sounds small, but there's a difference between having 12,000 from a merry-go-round, is money that you have been contributing, and having 12,800 in your MMF account. That 800 some money that you have earned effortlessly for doing nothing. So it is good to have groups, but have ideas of other things to do other than merry-go-round. The dynamics the 20th of the 20th century might not be the best to use in the 21st century, because if you try to figure out the origin of these merry-go-rounds, they were initially started by maybe our grandmothers, our mothers, and those days I think women were not empowered maybe to have bank account. They did not have that great exposure to the financial system, so they had to be creative to come up with a way to empower themselves and be able to furnish their houses with utensils, blankets, and that's how they came up with merry-go-rounds. But the same cannot be the best thing to do in the year 2024. So in that social group, you might have something in common that you can be able to invest in. So be in a group, but find something else to do more than that merry-go-round. So that group that contributes 1,000 per month, and at the end of the year they have 153,681. Then the next year they can decide to take that money and invest that money in a treasury bond that may give them a better return than the money market fund, and their fund will keep on growing, and they'll be able to enjoy the benefit of the compounding effect, which is one of the which is basically the point of investment. They'll be able to enjoy the they'll be able to enjoy the benefit of the compounding interest on the principal amount, then on the principal amount that they contribute each and every month, instead of just having that money going around the members with no value addition. So merry-go-rounds are not the best thing to do. Have some social groups that is recommended, but go beyond merry-go-rounds. Is that's just my honest opinion. I'm not giving advice to anyone, just an opinion. Thank you.